Okay everyone, in this video we will discuss question number 11 from Oxford book for Math AI HL, chapter 10 review set, review questions. In this question is paper 1, so we will try to answer this without calculator, the first one, and then we will check our answer using Geogebra, the second part, after we finish the calculation. So the question is, a curve is given by the equation y equals to blah blah blah. A, determine the coordinates of the curve where the gradient is -3. You must show your working and give your answer in exact fraction. So for the question, let's draw it. Let's put it back here a little bit. Okay, so we will have the equation of the curve is y equals with, let's rewrite it, 2/3 x to the power of 3 minus 7/2 x to the power of 2 plus 2x plus 5. Because we want to find the gradient, we have to find the first derivative. So the first derivative, y ascent equals with 3 times 2/3, we have 2x squared. 7/2 times 2, we will have 7 minus 7x plus 2. This one will be our gradient formula. And then we want to find out the x when the gradient is -3. So we'll have -3 equals with, this is the gradient, so the gradient is -3. -3 equals with 2x squared minus 7x plus 2. Let's continue here. We will have 0. We will have 2x squared minus 7x plus 5. 2 plus 3, 5. And then we will have, we need to factorize this. 0 equals with, if we multiply, we will have 2, we will have x and 2x. And then if we multiply, we will have 5, but we need -7. Let's see, we will have -5 here, -5 plus 1. Let's check. X to x, -1 times -5 plus 5, so it means we need negative. Draw. I need eraser. This one, oops, the eraser is very big. Small eraser. This one should be -1, -1, -1, -7. Okay, 2, yeah, correct. So from here we will have x minus 1 equals to 0, or 2x minus 5 equals to 0. From here we will have x equals to 1, or 2x equals with 5, x equals with 5/2. We have the value of x, but remember the question is we have to find the coordinates. We need the y as well. So sorry, for that we just need to find the y. If the x is 1, we just need to input that to our equation. When the x is equals to 1, let's use different color. When the x is equals to 1, so y is equals with, just need to input 1 as the x, 2/3 times 1 to the power of 3 minus 7/2, 1 to the power of 2 plus 2 times 1 plus 5. So y equals with 2/3 plus minus 7/2 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5. So we will end up with, we want to make all of this have the same denominator, which is 6. Let's change the denominator into 6. So y equals with 6 Now 3 to 6 multiplied by 2, it means 4. 2 times 2, 2 to 6 multiplied by 3, 3 times 7 is 21, 4 minus 21. And then 2 to 6 multiply 2 over 1, yeah, times 2 over 1, 6. 6 times 2 plus 12. And then 5 over 1, 165 plus 30. Okay, so y equals with 21 and 30, we can cross that. Drawing 21 and 30, we can cross that. This one will become 9. 4 plus 12, 16. 16 plus 9, 25. So we will have 25 over 9. 25 over 6. So we have 25 over 6. So we got the first point. The x is 1, 25 over 6. So this is our first point. Let's calculate the second point. When the x is equals to 5 over 2, let's change the color. When the x is equals with 5 over 2, so we will have y equals with 2 over 3 times 5 over 2 to the power of 3 minus 7 over 2 times 5 over 2 to the power of 2 plus 2 times 5 over 2 plus 5. So we will have y equals with 2 over 3 times 5 to the power of 3 is 125 over 8. Oh, that will be a long calculation without calculator, yeah? Okay, minus 7 over 2 times 25 over 4 plus, cancel each other, 5 plus 5. 5 and 5, we will combine that, become 10, yeah, directly. This one plus 10. Okay, so let's calculate it. What will we have? Y equals with, this will be a long one, 2 times 125, 250 over 3 times 8, 24 minus 7 times 25, 175 over 8 plus 10. Let's make all the denominator the same. Can we divide 250 by 3? No, cannot. We have to change all of them into something divided by 24. So y equals with something divided by 24. What will we have? 250 minus 175 times 3. We have 525 plus 24 times 10, 240. So if we calculate it, y equals with 250, 245. Okay, let's calculate it manually lah. 250 plus 240, we have 490. 525 minus 495. This is 12 come 4, 12 minus 9 is 35. So we have negative 35. Negative 35. So when the when the x is 5 over 2, the y is negative 35 over 24. Sorry. So we have another point. We have 5 over 2, comma, negative 35 over 24. So this is our answer for the second part. For the first part, yeah, sorry. For the first part in the exact fraction. B. Find the range of x for which the curve is decreased. So the curve is decreased, it means the gradient is equals to negative. So the gradient is less than 0. Let's put the note here. So the graph decrease, so the m should be less than 0. So we know that the m is this one, the first derivative. This one is the m. Y-axis equals with blah 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 blah. Let me cut that. Let's cut this, copy, and then bring it down. So this one should be equals to 0. Less than 0. So m is less than 0. This is the m. M is equals with to x squared minus 7x plus 2, and then this one all should be less than 0. Okay, so the m is less than 0. So 2x squared minus 7x plus 2 should be less than 0. Okay, because we cannot find the root of this manually, we have to use the quadratic formula. We will have x equals with plus minus b, negative b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So we will have x is equals with negative b, so negative 7 plus minus square root of b square, so negative 7 square minus 4 times a is 2 times c is 2 divided by 2a, 2 times 2. So we will end up with the x is equals with 7 plus minus square root of 7 square is 49 minus 4 times 2 8, 8 times 2 16 divided by 2 times 2 4. So we will have x is equals with let's continue here. So x is equals with 7 plus minus square root of 49 minus 16 is 33 divided by 4. So we will have 2x, x1 is equals with negative part 7 minus square root of 33 over 4, and then we have x2 is equals with the positive part 7 plus positive square root of 33 over 4. So we got this two answer. We got the value of x. The question is we need to find, let's go back to the question. We need to find the range of the value of x, which is the curve is decreasing. Remember, decreasing, it means the value of the equation is less than 0, negative. Yeah, so we have to make a number line. It's coming from this one because this is open, yeah, without the equal sign, so this one is open. So between 7 minus square root of 33 over 4 until 7 plus square root of 33 over 4. If we have quick calculation, square root of 33 is somewhere around 5 until 6. Let's say 5.5. So 7 minus 5.5 is positive, divided by 4 is positive. So it means the value of over here is more than 0. So we can pick one point. Let's pick one point which is 0. That's our calculation point. With let's check whether that one is positive or negative. Let's calculate it. Yeah. So input it here to this gradient equation. So if we input it, we will have 2 times 0 square minus 7 times 0 plus 2. So this is 0, 0, positive 2. So over here the answer is positive. So when the x is equals to 0, the answer is positive. Let me erase this one. So draw, this one is positive. It means this is always negative and then this is positive, because our graph is a quadratic, yeah. It should be positive, negative, positive. Now the one that we look for is the one that less than 0, which is negative. So the answer range will be this one. This one is our answer. So the value of x, so this is the final answer. The value of x will be between 7 minus square root of 33 over 4 until 7 plus square root of 33 over 4. So this should be the final answer. Okay, so the value of x is more than 7 minus 33 square root of 33 over 4, and then x is less than 7 plus square root of 33 over 4. Let's try to calculate all of this. We've done with our calculation. Let's try to calculate it using our Geogebra, yeah? This one. So we just need to input the equation. Y equals with 2 over 3 x to the power of 3 plus, minus 7 over 2, 7 over 2 x squared plus 2x plus 5. Yeah, if you can see, this is the graph. And then the first question was, we have to find when the gradient is negative 3. Our finding was when the, wait, let me go back to the, our finding was when the x is equals to 1 and then x equals with 5 over 2. Let's make that 1, and the x is equals to 1 and then x equals with 5 over 2 or 2.55 over 2. Enter. Now we just need to find the intersection between that, which is this point and then this point. So this is the graph. X equals to 1 and then x equals with 5 over 2. And then we don't need the graph. Let's erase that. We got the point now. This is the coordinate of, this should be the coordinate, yeah. And then we just need to check whether the gradient is equals with negative 3. Like this one, and then this one, B, and then the, yeah. Go back. Now here, the gradient is negative 3. Means we are correct, yeah. And then, let's erase that one. And then we need to prove, what is that? This, don't need this, don't need this. We need to prove when the gradient is negative. Gradient is negative is when the graph is going down, yeah, which is between this, between the maximum here until the minimum here. So we just need to find the extreme point. Extreme point, this one. This is the value of C until D. So that should be the range. So it should be from 0.3138 blah 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 until 3.186. That should be the answer from the calculator. Let's try to open the calculator here. Okay, this is our calculator. If we input it, if we input it, math fraction, seven minus square root of 33, 7 minus square root of 33 divided by 4. The answer should be this one, 0.313 blah blah blah. Yeah, 0.313 blah blah blah. And then if you look for the plus one, if you look for the plus one, the answer should be 3.16 blah blah blah. Yep, 3.16 blah blah blah. Okay, I think that's it for today. in this video. If you have any question or if I make mistake, please let me know in the comment. Thank you everyone and have a good day.